Hey guys, welcome to another video. You know what time it is. First read. I reread Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I have never read this book. This came out in January and I'm just now getting to it. I'm extremely late to the party and it has been irking me ever since I got this book shortly after it came out in January. But I'm finally jumping into it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to cry. My heart is going to get broken. I'm going to scream at the characters. I already know. But I made a list of predictions earlier this year before I reread it while listening to the soundtrack that the author made. So we're going to get into my predictions and then I'm going to get into this reading vlog because I need to know. I'm filming this right after I finish the outro of Iron Flame. So, you know, I did the same thing with Fourth Wing where I just jumped right back into it because I need to know. I need to know. Anyway, my predictions. I think Xaden might have a comeback. By that, I think I mean like he'll find a cure. Because if we remember, he's been turned venom, so he's evil now, but he's trying to fight it. So I think he'll find a cure. I think Violet temporarily loses Xaden. I think Xaden's going to die, but he comes back somehow because they always come back. They always find a way. I mean, did we not learn anything from Akatar? They die, but then they get brought back within the next chapter. So I think we're gonna have that type of moment. I think an even bigger war is going to start. I don't think that the war that ended in the last book is actually over. I think just because the wards went up, I don't think that got rid of all of them. I think we're gonna have a bigger war coming, which is terrifying, but that's what I think. I think Jack is going to try to take over the world. As we all know, we hate him. We, no. Ew, gross. The biggest ick of all icks is Jack Barlow. And he's very power hungry. Extremely power hungry. It's very obvious. So I think he's gonna try to take over the world, without a doubt. I think Xaden or Violet might do the whole fake friend with Jack, keep your friends close and your enemies closer type thing. I think more chance of Xaden befriending Jack just to get information. I don't think he's actually gonna be friends with Jack. I think he's gonna just keep him close. I do think Xaden's gonna disappear and go into hiding almost while trying to get the cure. I don't think he'll be able to find it while staying at Basgaith, because towards the end of the last book they decided to stay. So I don't think he'll stay. I think he's gonna leave to find a cure and kind of go MIA for a little bit. I do think either Brennan or Violet are gonna fight for power, for freedom, and they're gonna I think Brennan and Violet are gonna make a plan kind of together type thing. I think Myra might be into it too. She's their sister, but I think more so Violet and Brennan are gonna try to make a plan, and then I think Violet's definitely going to be out for revenge. Maybe we'll get a little bit of her villain era. I don't know, but I think she's coming for blood. That's what I think. I think either Xaden or Violet are going to die permanently, or they're gonna die together. If we go down, we're going down together type thing. I think they both might die, which is very scary reading that because I don't want that to happen, but I feel like it's a possibility. at least if they don't die in this book, they'll probably die in the last book. I think Xaden's gonna betray Violet, and they're gonna have a fight, because they always have a fight. But I feel like it won't be like their typical, oh, I don't trust you. I think they're gonna stage a betrayal to kind of like trick the enemy type thing, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Unless he actually betrays her, then it's just the same as the other books. I think Violet or Xaden want to die. I wrote that, but I don't know what I mean by that. And then I put /Taryn dies. If Taryn dies, then Violet dies. And if Violet dies, then Xaden might die. So I don't know what I mean by that, but that scares me. I do have stuff on the back, though. I think it's gonna end with me depressed, definitely. Oh, I also put maybe Jack gets a redemption. Maybe he gets because Dane, we didn't like him in the first book, but he redeems himself towards the end of the second book. So maybe something like that with Jack. I don't think so, but maybe. You never know. I think they get some form of victory with, the cure for Xaden and or Violet if she also turns. I think they're going to get a small victory in finding the cure. I don't think that they're going to drag us on for another whole book just to not find a cure. I think this book has the cure somewhere in there. I think Dane dies. I think Dane is going to die. I would say Rye, but if we think Dane has been Violet's closest friend. Yeah, they definitely grew apart during her first year, and they only just started reconnecting their friendship or rekindling their friendship a little bit. But I think Dane is gonna die, and it's going to really impact Violet because she's mad at him and pissed that he stole her memories and stuff and he didn't let her grow. She still cares for him, and he's still her friend, whether she fully wants to admit it or not. Like, she still cares about him. So I think Dane's going to die, which I kind of don't want, but at the same time, I feel like people are going to have to start dying. And then I think someone important gets horribly injured, but lives. And I think a lot of people will die. I don't think they'll necessarily be important people, but just like people are gonna die. Those were all of my predictions, which actually terrify me even more to get into this, but I'm gonna start it. I don't want to wait anymore. I need to figure out what happens. Like, immediately get thrown in. It, like, right after what happens in the last book. Immediately get thrown in, and they get attacked again by venom that were already inside the wards. And now Violet and Andarna are gonna try to find Andarna's family and, like, her breed. And while they're doing that, Violet wants to find a cure for Xaden because she's not giving up on him. This girl is holding strong to her faith in Xaden. I don't know why I didn't expect to get immediately thrown into the chaos, but I did. And I am here for it. I'm here. I don't have too much to think other than Mira is very, very mad at Brennan for even letting Violet go on this mission. But I'm starting chapter 5, and I'm excited to see where this goes. Okay, you mean to tell me that Xaden is now a duke? He not only owns Iridia, but they gave him Tyrendor too? What? You've got to be kidding me. All because they need their bodies. They need the bodies to win this war. They need all their soldiers what? But yet they lost the alliance? I don't get that. So, yeah. What? Violet now is, like, desperately trying to find the cure, and she might become an enemy, which I don't like, but, you know, she's gotta save her man. So, oh my goodness, I was not expecting that so soon. Like, this feels all of a sudden, like, what? Yeah, so, what? I'm gonna keep reading, but, like, I was not expecting that. I have been reading. It's been a hot minute since I have updated you. Maybe it's because I've had a lot going on in my mind. I still have a lot going on in my life. Personal issues that don't need to be talked about in this video, because this video is about Onyx Storm and my thoughts on it. But I'm gonna move, actually. Better lighting over here, yeah. Okay, so my thoughts on this book. I'm on chapter 23. Just getting ready to start it once I finish giving you my little updates. I do not remember when I last updated you guys. I know 2 videos ago I stated how I gave you the rundown of my health and how I was coming back, just didn't know when, but as you guys know, I'm back now. Yay! I'm still dealing with health issues, but they are a lot better than what it was, and I'm on another medication added to my my arthritis medicine, so I'm just trying out this new medication that's working so far, knock on wood. It is helping a lot, so I'm slowly becoming a normal functioning human again. But after I filmed that video, I'm not even kidding, like the day after, all that pain got like 5 times worse overnight. I filmed that on a better day where I wasn't in as much pain. I was still hurting, but I was managing, and I was able to just kind of exist in the pain. But like after I filmed that video and the next day came, it was just a lot of pain. So I don't remember where I last left off with this, so I'm just gonna state how Xaden is now a teacher, which I did not expect that. Violet is sticking up for herself in this book, and I really, really love that for her. And she told the board, no, I'm not taking your people. I will take Halden because he's the prince and he can give us special access to things. But that is it. And Xaden is coming because our dragons, even though we know even if the dragons weren't there, she would still make Xaden go with her. Like, it's fine. But Xaden's going because Taryn and Scale can't be separated for that long, and it's gonna take months. They're planning a 6-month trip. There's no way their dragons are gonna be able to do that. So obviously he's coming. She got Mira to come. She even got Riddock to come, which surprised me. But honestly, when Riddock made his case and he kind of like fought Violet on giving him a spot, I am so glad that she listened to him and she agreed, because I agree with him. Whenever they split up, things just seem to not go well, and it seems like bad things always happen to Violet when her friends aren't there, even if Xaden is there. I mean, can we talk about what happened in the last book when she saw the Tecarus? Or is that his name? I'm really bad at the names. But when she went to see him to show her wielding power, and he essentially trapped her with a venom and she had to kill it to survive. Not only her, but her siblings also endangered themselves. So yeah, like, Riddock has a really good point, so I'm really glad that he's with her. and they are currently on a different island where their power doesn't work, and for some reason only Violet can still talk to her dragons. Everyone else is cut off. But I feel like this is where Xaden is going to flourish, because he doesn't have to deal with his power. He doesn't have to worry about being more venom and taking from the ground. Like, it's all just calm. And Violet said that he seemed peaceful. So I think Xaden is going to fall in love with this place because he doesn't really have to worry too much. But that also worries me because Violet said that she is contemplating and seriously considering taking Tekris up on his offer, and all she wants is peace, and she wants Xaden to have peace. So that worries me a little bit, that she's going to take the offer when she really shouldn't. I don't know. I'm starting chapter 33, and let me just say, I seriously thought that Dane was going to die, because, you know, they're battling for an alliance. They're in a different isle, and they're trying to, one, find Andarna's kind, and two, find an alliance to help with this war. And the queen is like, there's going to be a battle, and everyone thought, okay, well, it'll be like Xaden up against whoever their person is. But it was 3 people. It was Xaden, Dane, and Violet all fighting 3 different people, and it's like their own person. And I honestly thought this is where Dane dies. Like, this is gonna be where he, I don't know, I don't know why exactly, but I have a feeling that Dane isn't gonna make it past this book. Maybe it's because we're 3 books in and we still have like a majority of our people. Like, yeah, we lost Liam and a couple others, but for the most part we still have the whole crew. So, and we're 3 books in and we've only got 2 books left, and so I'm kind of like, okay, well, when are we gonna start losing people? So I think that's why I'm very like heavy on Dane's death coming, because I don't think everyone's going to make it out of this book alive. I really don't. I don't see everyone coming out unscathed. And like, yeah, Sawyer is still alive, but at least he lost a leg in the last book, not his life. Riddock, he hasn't been harmed at all, other than maybe a couple cuts and bruises. And same with Rye and Mira and Brennan. I feel like the ending of this series should have a big death toll. I think we should lose a lot of people. Just my personal opinion. I do love these characters and I would be devastated if any of them went, but I do think in order to make a story really thrive, especially now with how books are, I think you do need to take that step and just hope for the best. I don't know, maybe it's just a personal thing, but whenever you have a big series and it's got a lot of violence and war and people are supposed to die and you keep the majority of the crew alive, it just kind of loses the intensity, because you're like, okay, yeah, they're in battle, but they're not gonna die. They're gonna come out, sure, they'll be hurt in some way, but they'll come out alive, and it just loses its value, in my opinion. They did it with, correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't finish the series at all, but they kind of did it with The Walking Dead with, I know they were teasing Glenn's death before he actually passed. I didn't get to that because I quit like watching it the season before Glenn goes away. But they just kept teasing it, and like they teased it with Carl a little bit and Rick, and they teased it with Daryl, and literally everyone on that show they have teased. And it's just like, okay, well, can we Can we bring back the intensity? Can we bring back the, oh my gosh, my favorite character is gone, I'm devastated, but this adds to the story and this helps make the other characters better. I don't know why I went on a whole rant about characters that I love dying, but I want Dane to pass in this book. I think if he passed, I really do think that would do something to Violet so strongly to where she would definitely change for the better. I do think that Dane's demise could make Violet even more untouchable. I mean, she's already pretty untouchable as it is, but I think losing someone like Dane would, in the long run, help her out in a way. Like, yeah, it sucks losing a friend like that, and I don't want her to go through any more heartbreak, but at the same time, I feel like this kind of needed. I don't like saying it, I do enjoy reading this book. I am having fun with it, but I think it's losing a little bit of its spark, just a little bit, with all of this running around back and forth. I'm not gonna DNF it at all. We are finishing this book and this video is getting out there. I'm being honest. I don't want this channel to just be me hyping books up if I don't fully love them. And again, I'm not done with this book. It could do a complete 180 and I'm like back to being in love with it and devouring everything that it stands for. That's just where I'm at right now. Zayden's mom is on the island and is married to one of the Traverin. Again, we all know I don't know how to pronounce these names, but Zayden's mom is apparently married to one of the important people, and he tried murdering them with Zayden's favorite birthday cake. Luckily, Violet is smart and caught that they're the only ones that have forks, and that's suspicious. So she was able to catch everyone except for Garrick before taking a bite, and Garrick is now fighting for his life, and they're trying to find out how to either cure him or save him or just get him to breathe. And Riddock gets stabbed in the side again. This happened in the last book with 2 arrows. He got shot with 2 arrows. This dude cannot catch a break in these books, and I feel like he's not gonna last either. Him and Dane, I feel like, are gonna go. I think they're gonna save Garrick. I'm not too worried about him. I think Violet's onto it. She's like, oh, I know what it is. I think they're gonna save him in time. Maybe barely, but they will. I think Dane and Riddock are not going to survive. Maybe not this book, but like the end of the series. So those are my predictions. But oh my gosh, I was literally just saying, it's like, I still like it, I still enjoy it, I'm having fun, but I want more stakes risen, and then they just up and raise the stakes. So I need to like shut up and just wait to criticize until I finish this book, because oh my gosh, I did not expect that. Traeger is dead. Drake has a kitten that he named Broccoli. Riddock knows Zayden turned. The Irids don't want to help Andarna and the others get the wards back. The whole trip essentially was for nothing. All they got out of it was one army to help. Just one army to help. That whole trip, that whole 3 weeks that they were gone, for nothing, essentially. Riddock is making Violet tell Rye and Sawyer and Jezania, and I feel like potentially in the future he's gonna make her tell Mira, Dane, and Brennan. We're just seeing how the first 3 take it. They are back. Yeah, the queen is dead too. they just found out the queen is dead. Theophany, or however you say her name, knows that they were out searching and left Violet a letter that General Aetos clearly read. The seal was open. He's reading her letters. I'm scared for what is in store for Violet, and I feel like she's gonna get thrown in jail. I don't see this ending well for her or any of them, but I feel like she's gonna get it like worse than anyone else. So yeah, I have been busy. One, I'm recovering well, that's all I'll say. There's some other things that I need to go to the doctors for. Determined if I'm going to steady this recovery or if I'm gonna backslide again. But as of now, I'm recovering well. I've been really busy doing a lot of stuff. A lot has happened that is personal, and I'm not going to share because it's not really mine to share, and it's personal. But I am continuing. I read a little bit earlier, and then I took a quick shower, got cleaned. I'm a clean girl. And now I'm getting back. I left on chapter 51. They are under attack. It's literally like the last sentence that I read is, we're under attack. Brennan knows Xaden turned. So he's been trying to help, but it's not looking good. And now they're under attack. So I'm worried. But Xaden seems to be in control and doing good with that. So I'm not too worried about him turning. I'm just worried that something bad is going to happen to Violet. I'm more worried for Violet than anything. Like, I'm not too worried about Xaden right now. It's mainly Violet that I'm a little worried about. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna see what happens. And Darna left. An Irid Leothan or whatever came back to get the wards up to save them, and he took Andarna with him. Violet is not bonded to Andarna anymore. I don't understand. I understand why Andarna is going with them. She wants to know her family. But I don't understand how they were able to make the decision so quickly. My heart is breaking for Violet, and I don't know how to process this. Andarna isn't with us anymore. And I loved her so much, and not being able to look forward to her little comments anymore is going to be so devastating, and I'm scared to continue. I'm scared to continue. I've got like 12 chapters left of this entire book. And is Andarna gonna come back? Is she not? I mean, I don't know. Why? There's no way that Mira died. There's no way that Theophane slit her throat. There's no way. There is no way. No. No, I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue. I don't want to read chapter 59. I don't want it to be reality. No. What? I was not expecting that. Oh my god. I was not. What? I'm scared to continue. I don't even know how to process words. What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean? I can't. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know. What is that? What am I supposed to do now? What? Is Mira alive? I do not know. I do not know what is going on. I don't know what Violet is doing. The lightning wielder is not a lightning wielder. She is a storm wielder. Apparently chapter 61 is in Rise POV. That's new. That's a little scary. I don't know what's going on. I have 38 pages left. I am so close to finishing this, but oh my goodness. I don't know if I can take it. If these next chapters are just nothing but bad, I don't know if I can take it. I don't. I don't know what's going on, and I'm scared. That's the update. We lost Quinn. Her death, hit me so hard because it was such a beautiful, passing, but also, why? She was, one of the nicer characters, and Imogen was just holding her, and they had a moment, and now I'm crying, and I'm struggling to breathe. Oh my gosh, I'm getting, chapter 64, I'm 3 chapters away from finishing this book, and oh my goodness, it is tearing apart my heartstrings. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I guess I'll just come back when I'm done, because I'm a mess right now, and I don't like it. In conclusion, I know nothing. This is the next day. I finished last night. I was not going to record while processing. I had to sleep on it. Xaden, he's full Venom now. Someone else's Venom, I think it's Bodhi. It just makes the most sense that it would be Bodhi in my little mind. I don't think it would be anyone else. Also, I think Bodhi was one of the people missing too, so he turns as well and then he leaves. Violet has no memory of the last 12 hours. Brennan was really shocked when he saw her, so clearly something's different with her. At first I thought maybe she's just really beaten really badly, but I feel like she would have been like, oh, my face hurts or something, so I think it's more with her appearance. It could be her hair, because they focused a lot on her hair this book, it feels like, especially when they went to that one aisle. I can't think of the name of it, but everyone had similar hair to hers, so maybe hers is different or something. And she is married to Xaden now, but she doesn't know where the heck he is, and Imogen knows, because Violet turns to her at the end and says, what did you do? And Imogen says, what you asked me to. What does that mean? So a lot happened. I had to sleep on it, process it. I'm not okay. I am not okay. I don't know how I'm going to read anything else. I don't know how I'm going to pick my next book and read it, because I'm not okay. Oh my gosh. And Darna came back, which is good. Taryn is not okay. The bond is a little weird with Xaden. I don't know what that's about. I don't think the battle would have hurt Taryn that much. I think it's got everything to do with Xaden going Venom and Scale. Because they were scheming, and Xaden was saying how, like, she loves me, she'll do it, she has to. I think he was talking about Violet, because Violet has been promising to help him this whole book, and she loves him. And so clearly they got married somewhere in the last 12 hours, and something happened to Violet, and I don't know. I understand why people will wait to read a series until every book is out, because I cannot take this. I cannot do this. My cousin is one of those people. She really wants to read this series, but she wants to wait till every book is published. I am applauding her right now because I do not have that strength. Obviously. I wish I did. I really do, because, oh my god. What the heck? What the heck? I think Theopany, or whatever her name is, I think she's dead. I think they got her. I hope. Maybe. Quinn is gone, which I did not expect her death to hit me as hard as it did. But, oh my gosh, I could not stop crying. And, like, I just felt so bad for Imogen. And Garrick, I think, also knows something. What if, because Garrick can, like, travel fast. He can, like, walk fast. I forget what that's called. What if Garrick took them to go get married at the temple, and Eric saw it, because towards the end Violet realizes that he is a full future seer. I can't remember the words. My brain is circuiting after this book, because he's been telling them that he knows these things that he can't know unless he's seeing it. He's been manifesting his signet without telling anyone, but maybe he did tell someone, because I don't think he would be able to hone it in on his own. Maybe he could, I don't know. I just feel like maybe someone's been helping him. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he spoke the beans to someone and they've been training him. I don't know. I don't know. But Eric clearly knows something. Why else would he give Violet the crystal dagger that he gave her? Yeah, so I don't know. I think I was wrong on every single prediction I made. Like, I think I was wrong for everything except for, like, someone important dying, which was Mira, but then they brought her back. I don't even know what else to say. I don't even know what to think. I don't know. I need the next book. Which sucks because we've got probably another, like, year or two before it comes out. So I don't know what I'm gonna do until then. Oh my goodness. What? Yeah, I'm not okay, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna recover from this. I am taking PTO. I don't know. 5 stars. Nothing less. Nothing more. 5 stars. I still love the series. I still love Xaden and Violet. Xaden is good. There's no way he's not good. But, oh my god. I have to go. Because I don't have anything else to add. And I will see you guys in the next video. I don't know what day this is getting uploaded, so in the next video I will see you guys, and I will get my schedule back on track. This has been Onyx Storm. Wow. Bye.